These are the resources created. So definitely this is not cheap. Multiple resources are created. So costing do matter. So what are the costings? I'm going back to the CasaCloud. Okay, we were in this Ansible Azure directory. Now I'm going to the Azure directory here. Okay, so this is the create AKS manual commands. We have seen these things already in the automation. We have talked about the NML, AD, RBAC, disable local accounts and everything to generate the SSH keys. All we have talked about why to disable the local account and all these things. You can go and you can read from this. It is written in depth. Okay, what I want you to concentrate is the pricing of here. So what are the resources which occurs pricing? So the cost is in USD per month. Location is this East US. Different location, if you select, it will have different pricing. It may vary plus and minus, depends on the location and the resource that we are utilizing. But this is specific to East US, just for you to understand the comparison. So the resource name AKS that we have created, creation of AKS is totally free. There is no cost. But creation of node RG, if you're creating a public address, that public address will definitely cost you. AKS is totally free. IP address is required because we want to connect to that particular Kubernetes cluster. So that will cost you almost $2.5 to $3. Then the network security group, it's totally free. Route table is free. Virtual machine set scale set. This is the most cost because it's a VM, right? It's a VMSS, couple of VMSS or one VMSS. Eventually it's a cost of a VM. Okay, so right now, because I took a very small VM size, if you see in here, my VM size is too small for only for testing purposes. I just want to make sure that I do not cost myself more. So I'm just keeping a small VM here. I'm just using a B2 size, right? So this B2 size VM is good for testing. So that I'm utilizing, which is just costing me $32 or $33. Virtual network cost me free. Manage identity is free. Load balancer is free. Network watcher. This is something that I've disabled. I've told you when we were creating VNet in my roles in the networking create VNet task main. If you see, I have created the VNet, updated the VNet, and then I've disabled the network watcher. If I disable it, I won't even get charged. Okay, this $5 which it is showing. But if at all you don't even disable it, still it will cost you $5. So roughly I'm getting cost $41. So it is fairly smaller price for AKS because this cannot be a practical price because my VM is too small. I cannot run any major applications in this particular node pool VM that I've utilized. How do I extract this cost? I'm using the Azure cost calculator, and this is how it is calculated. If you want to go, you can directly go here on the Azure calculator. Okay, and you can see it. Okay, and here you can select it. Okay, so going back here, this is my pricing. Okay, so mostly it is like $41 to $42 you will be getting charged.